see that the interior of the Wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here, Bernie!
Now you see what I can do!
Here's evil!
Crush!
Eat this! Like trying to keep
You
up
picked
with
the
my
wrong
will.
fight! Destruction!
I'm ready!
Calaglia!
This one's mine! Raging storm!
Damn it!
Moving
back!
forward!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Try harder! My turn! First strike! Fluid skip! Destruction!
Here's a healing
Ready
light.
in my punch! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Got you!
First strike!
Lightning!
You're done!
Downfall!
An astral art?
That's my... Heal!
It's on! Shut him down!
Mega Ray!
Inferno punch! Crush!
Power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll finish you here now!
Not today!
Light astral energy! Alright, it's showtime!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Shia.
Destruction! Dragon Swarm! Big
Lunar
Blast!
Blast! Grant the charge to me! Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Seal! Hear my call!
I'll finish you here and now!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Ready? Try harder! No!
Here comes
I'm not done!
Red! Where are you going?
Destruction! Totally!
This one!
In an instant! Impact block!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff!
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find. Guess I misread the landing.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly. It's on!
Dream! Reload!
Destruction! Dragon Form!
Hold together,
This
just a
one's gonna
little
be
longer.
tough.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together, we need you in
You
force.
picked the wrong fight!
Do it! Sleep now!
Hey! Blow them away!
Will this help?
Dragon Kill! Destruction!
Inspiration! Let's get you all tucked away.
You're mine!
Sorry to be a bother.
It's on!
We've all got enough on us.
Destruction!
Yes, ma'am.
Dragon Form! Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm on it!
Here, illuminate the dark. Come
Dragon Form!
Here goes. Your wings won't save you from me.
Away!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine! Eagle Fly!
Glacial Spear,
Here and
pierce
now.
evil.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Glacial Spear, pierce evil.
It's on!
Freeze Lancer.
I'm on a roll now! Station! Rising Viper!
Freeze Lancer. Hit. Go get him. Take that.
Hurricane Thrust!
Magic is down.
Hurricane Thrust!
Holy Land.
Tear!
Where
Hurricane
you
Thrust!
go? This one's mine. Glacial Spear, where are you going?
Do it!
Glacial Spear.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
Out of our way.
Eat this! I'm surrounded!
Dragon Form!
Seal.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the door.
I really don't.
Oh, violent starting.
Dragon
Not in your dreams.
I'm on a roll now!
Raining Slash!
An astral arc?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Holy Lancer.
First strike! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane.
Destruction!
Oh, violent starting win. Carve now.
Dragon Form!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Raining Slash!
Here.
Blow away!
Another one down. A whirling water. Hear my call.
Talon Hurricane! Destruction!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Hear my call. Freeze Lancer.
Raining Slash! Eagle Fly! Destruction! Dragon Swarm!
Now, endure. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine.
Destruction!
That's enough.
Raining Slash!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything here. Here's evil.
Got fire!
I've got now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Radiant Flash. Hurricane.
Burn!
Searing Tempest. And that's my will. Flare Tornado. Mega Ray.
Double Demon Fang!
What's this? Arctic Waterfall.
Rising
now.
Wyvern!
I'll be saving
Here I
this
come!
one. You got company. Searing Tempest. And that's my will.
Mega Sonic
Flare
Thrust!
Tornado.
Sonic
Shield.
Thrust!
Mega Ray.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it.
Blue
Launch. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
moves of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
Gotta break through! Destruction! Come on! I'm like
getting this.
I'll smash you!
I can shatter any steel!
Destruction!
Will this
What?
This is looking good!
Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one! Destruction!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
Now!
Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Far enough! Hear me!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help! Dance in the wind!
Prepare to be sealed on foot. Actually, pound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now I'm in trouble!
You're all pain.
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Destruction!
Where are you going? Take this!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Flame inside me! Yours! To be let free!
By the power of water!
Watch this!
Rending flash!
Radiant peel! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me?
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise. This might be some decent equipment.
Any... Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing!
Leave the void to me!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark the head! What? You alright?
All yours!
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Explosive ring!
An astral arc?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here's a healing arc!
Destruction!
Days in the wind!
Blew away!
Sweet now!
Dragon Swarm! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Stars of light! Rain down and
Take this!
Where are you going?
You're finished! Crush!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Dragon Swarm!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
What would I do without you?
Dragon Swarm! Now, let loose!
Now water!
You're mine!
Illuminate the
Glacial
Spear!
Hurricane Thrust! Lunar
See
Rocket!
what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
I'm not done!
Raging Star!
Destruction!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope no one can see.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Little help!
Can't get out of this! Dust to dust! Destruction!
Here!
Dragon Slash!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Dragon Claw!
Lightning
Burn!
Thunder
Destruction!
Healing circle! Holy land!
Try this!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Astral. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
In the wind! Sweet now. I never miss!
I'm on it! Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon form!
It's showtime! Here's a healing art! First aid! You got company? I'll pick you up!
No further! Destruction!
Thanks so much! I'll tear you apart!
Destruction! Dragon swarm!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
This one's all mine! Try this! Burn!
Annihilation!
Eat this!
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory. Dance in the wind! Naturally.
Take this! Super swallow dance!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon swarm!
Do it! Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Go no further!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Armor won't save you! Now I'm in the groove!
First strike! They may look cute and stuff, but they're
To be sealed! First strike!
holy land!
Flying free! What did they just sit still?
The enemy's art to
Can
me!
you take care of them?
No sooner
No
said than
control
done!
here!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
Try this! Explosive ray! Dragon swarm!
Not on my watch!
Hurricane! Take this! Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
Violent
The
guardian.
flame
This
of
one's
life
mine!
appears to be set free! Burn in hell!
In here! Water! Hear my do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing art!
I'm not done! I'm on a roll now! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Blow away!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid! Here goes!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
I'll be thanking you that.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Free faster! You go, Jet!
Destruction!
Here's the art!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll tear you apart!
Here, let me help.
I'm on a roll now!
I guess you have your uses now and again.
Told ya! Lies are unstoppable!
Shame you're not like that all the time.
Swallow
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renin can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
don't feel like my usual self.
Are you alright? Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Ignite! Inferno Punch! Dragon Tail! Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Healing circle! Dance in the wind!
Where are you going?
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic Kazam! Air thrust!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
Dance in the wind!
Better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Magic Kazam! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! I'm all stuffed up! Mega ray!
Try this!
Annihilation!
Explosive Ray!
Swallow dance! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dazzle!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Eat dirt!
Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Blazer!
Try this!
Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! This one's mine! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Yes! Air thrust!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Air thrust! Dance in the enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down.
Raging Storm!
Rising Falcon!
Here I go! I'm only getting Radiant Punch!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! I'm out of ammo!
Not today!
Raging Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Oh, violent darting wind!
Take this!
Carve now through all crossblade! Arts require complete focus!
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, violent darting wind! Carve now! Don't mind if I do! Here!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's another! Bullseye! Oh, my magic is there! Crossblade! Blah, blah, blah! Crossblade! You get the gist! Crossblade! Recover! Oh, violent darting wind! Magic is
You picked the wrong fight!
Crossblade! One more time!
Where are you going?
Here,
Here I come!
Waterfall! First aid! They're all
You
coming
came to my
after
rescue
me!
again.
I'm coming, Rinwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I could do without this pain!
Here goes! Hear my call!
This should do it!
Here's a healing art! I'll be ready! This way!
I can carve through one.
Try harder!
Hear my call.
Alright, it's showtime!
Glacial Spear.
Here's the Lancer! Dance to Freeze Lancer! Air
Here I come!
Photon Blast!
Destruction!
And again!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend! Destruction!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
This will hold on! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Assault!
Blew away!
Dance in the wind! Back air
Here I go.
You're mine! Eagle Assault! Illuminate the darkness! Here's the
Eat
evil!
dirt! Burn!
Holy Rain!
Destruction! Dragon Swarm!
Not so smug now. Amazing! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, well.
Thanks! Come on, let's you and me get in there and finish this fight.
Glacial Spear.
Here's the evil! Oh, violent darting wind! Carve now through all crossblade! Blah, 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 that's air thrust! It's over, I'm all stuffed up! Blah, 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 air thrust! Here I go! I'm only getting radiant!
Where are you going?
Eagle Assault!
Now you see what I can do.
Dance in the wind!
Glacial Spear.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Do it! Alphen! Astral energy!
Say no more.
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
You okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously?
Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, geez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine, no rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Running like this should be easy.
Lightning Cannon! Thunderbolt! Illuminate the dark! Come to Lunar Fist! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits. Hi! Hoodle! Holy Land!
It's on!
Last one out gets eaten alive.
Running like this should be easy.
There! Go! I'll tear you apart! Chinese Supernova! Dance in the wind! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Guess I misread the landing.
It'll be... Breeze. Get in, get out.
Illuminate the dark! Holy
there!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Laser!
Eat this!
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take?
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No, not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the Wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor, but there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. We should be able to cook here.
You make sure to rest too, Hootle.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. on, guys. We've got lots to do.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.